Hello there, my friends. It's Creeper Boss's birthday and he is one of my most loyal subscribers. And he has been asking me for ages to play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And so I decided, as a little birthday gift, I'm gonna play the beginning of the game on his birthday right now, this Sunday. And I hope some other people are interested. I'm gonna quickly share the stream on the Discord. And here, Creeper's birthday present. All right. So I have honestly no idea what to expect. I hadn't really researched anything about this game. Well, let's start by wishing Creeper a happy birthday. He turned 14 today. Welcome Identical Worker, Eerie Boy, Stanaman, Jack Whiteland, and Mitch Connor. I'm sorry waking you up, man. Alright. I bought this trilogy on Steam. It's currently a discount. It cost me only 20 bucks, so yeah, why not? I'm streaming Creeper Boss's favorite game pretty much because it's his birthday. Alright, new game. Let's see what's going on. The first turnabout. It's a little bit loud for me right now. I got my first achievement. Didn't I do good? Someone died. Maybe. Can't get caught, not like this. Gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh, how dramatic. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Hey, Farouk TTA. August the 3rd. Boy, am I nervous. Right. My favorite character turned up. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! Oh no, my life! Everything is all over! Was the wrong voice, I guess. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair! Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? It's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away? Oh, the girl who like... Oh, did she actually get killed? Objection! Hey, Scrappy-Doo. Hey, Just a Boy. The person responsible for your girlfriend's... Oh, damn it. That is actually pretty tough news. The newspaper says it was you. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friends since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Oh, by the way, I wanted to oops, post on Instagram that I'm live with Ace Attorney in a suit. Okay. Blame it on me, I've served prison time before, I'll do it again for Creeper's birthday. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. I'm very light today. Maybe we change it into Oompa Loompa mode again. There we go. And that's just what I'm going to do. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. No ads, no ads. The judge looks like a judo master, yeah. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consciously. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry, but no. The defendant is Larry Butts. Or is it me? Fuck! Defendant, well, that's Larry Butts. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh. Did I? It's... wait. No. No way, I forgot. I'm throwing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press tab to check it at any time, okay? Okay, Cindy. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. The defendant is the one the defense protects, yeah. I swear I watched the whole thing. Oh wait, go to setting and activate transparent text box. Cinder block. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then. First, the question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the record. Record. It's the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts. I'm watching Suits currently. So maybe that helps. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Man, boys, this suit is way too hot right now. I'm gonna put the suit off soon. Ahem, Mr. Butts. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Okay. I am going to take off the suit. I'm sorry. But I should have done this in the winter. Why don't you have birthday in winter, Creeper? So I can stream Ace Attorney in a suit. But this is not an option, man. Let's undress here. Let's do a little striptease here. Oh. All right. Hey Joe, thanks for stopping by for Creeper's birthday. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Oh, that's tough. What do I mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. Stream naked and I'll donate a quid. No. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh fuck. Poor Butts, man. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Assertive! 2 enter Shikari sets later, Pharaoh. God help me, better run. Running behind already, have a good stream. Send me some songs, record some songs, send me a video of Enter Shikari. I'm so freaking jealous, Joe. I would love to see some. Damn, I wish I was there watching Enter Shikari, man. Fuck. Screamed at them, they should change their company that they're using on YouTube. They block my videos worldwide when I listen. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. We record some for me, thank you very much. I know they're like live at 3 o'clock in England the first time, and then later I won't be streaming, I will be looking for some kind of live stream. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Trigger cheese, why was this recommended to me? I don't know, man. I'm just streaming for a viewer's birthday. That's cheating, she dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop that. Oh fuck. Yeah, and when I meet her, well, I'm going to get her to the bottom of this. Okay, that was bad. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you? Well, did you or did you not? What? Activate transparent text box on options, Pharaoh. Do it. Like this? I'm getting a bit bored. Will he be found guilty? Didn't realize this was Pharaoh. Hey, well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. What do I do? Oh, damn it, what am I doing? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there, I went. Oh, damn it, I didn't pay attention because I was reading the chat. Order. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. I'm dead! Oh my god. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. This is going really bad. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as a witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sarwit to the stand. That guy doesn't look like someone who sells newspapers. You sell newspaper subscription, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Witness testimony. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. Isn't he the murderer? Probably. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackouts? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sarwit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Damn, you really need to pay attention in this game. What? I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind. Wait, what? How do I do it? Highly doubt. It's better than software. Starts off really easy. This game is much. Don't fight about the shit. We're streaming this now. It's Creeper's birthday. It's a special occasion. No need to fight over it. Apparently arrived home in Paris. Okay. Electricity was out from noon to 6 p.m. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. Noon is 12, so the blackout was already happening. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab. If something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. Wait, what? I was going door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, lost blood due to blood trauma. A statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather happy. I mean, it must be this one. And what is noon? Noon is 12 o'clock, right? It must be the time. But noon is... What time is noon? 12 PM. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him, thinking it's strange. I looked inside the apartment. Oh, what the fuck? Easy. Alright. It's strange, I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yeah. Remember the time. Press! Hold it! 1 PM, are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 PM? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Objection! You found the body at 1 PM, you're sure? Yes, it was 1 PM, for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. That's great, I love it. This arrogant bitch, please. He's the one who like fucking killed her. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 PM. There was no body to find at 1 PM. How you gonna explain this? Oh man. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. And now I know the blackout will be a problem. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from... There was no electricity! I wanna immediately go. There was a blackout! I want to press it immediately. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yeah. Okay. Hold it! Is it good to first press it? Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. Can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Yeah. I understand. Percent. Electricity! Objection! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. I will err. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowitt? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite... Wait! I remember now, Mr. Sowitt. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. Either it must have been the shock of finding the body. What's going to happen now? What else is there? I did hear at the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. No, it's not! I want to use it right now! I don't need to hear the rest of this. He looks so cool, yeah. He does. Here a good time. Actually, I didn't see. Yeah. There was a table about. Yeah, the murder weapon. Nope. Present. The murder weapon is this. Objection. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't the clock. It was his statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? An attorney. Just answer the question. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's the clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. No way, the neck is a switch. Just tilted and it says the time out loud. If it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Damn it! So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony? No! I mean, is the clock on... Does the clock work on batteries? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is it to hold it in his hand! Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Boom! Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and she shook off the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowitt, the sounds must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I hear, no, I mean, saw, what the, what was that? That was so dumb. Man, this was really good. I really liked it, like, having to figure out what's wrong, but why the fuck did he throw a wig into his face? Oh my god, that was so corny. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! Oh, he has the same style like me. It was him, I'll tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. You better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowitt heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Oh, damn! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowitt heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowitt, try to talk your way out of this one. Damn! Asked the neighbors. Haha, you forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Can't prove that. We don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. What's so close, Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowitt. They come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Nothing I can do about it now. Damn it. Should have... Not so fast, Mr. Sowitt. Well, that should have been like in this classic anime split screen. Mia, I mean Chief, listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason. Because of the hit! The hit! Reset, the hit did something with the clock. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. No, because of the timeout. No. It's on batteries. Piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claims beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough works, let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence. Because she was in Paris, where a different time is. And it was set to Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! Damn! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowitt, or should I say, Mr. Did It? I have to admit, it's quite fun. Like, the beginning is really slow when the case is presented, but when you have to use your stuff, it's actually really fun. It's like, that part was really fun. The part in the beginning was a bit slow. How's it going, man? Just stopping by to say hi. Hey, what's up, Rexo? Oh yeah, he like had a cyanide capsule or whatever it is. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Impressed. He just had a seizure, I guess. I don't know. Panic attack, who knows? I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Thank you, Rexo. And I can't stream 24 hours. I need to finish the event as well, why do you care, you know? Prepare the PC Baby TVT video. And probably a video for tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow is the... I'm gonna be really busy tomorrow. Both jobs tomorrow from the morning to late night, almost. I still can't believe he won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief, I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Yes, later, Lago. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a whore. Is the word you're looking for. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Present? For me? Wait, was this the evidence that... Actually, I made this look for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep this as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Poor dude, man. Are you so sure? Excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Ah, isn't it better for him to like... I don't know. What the heck is she talking about? I don't understand. What the hell is proving? I mean the statue. Because she's carrying it with her. She's taking it to Paris with her. I think it's the statue because she was carrying it around with her to other places to have something from him. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some Chomper here. This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully, you realize things change, depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Well, drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah? Part, at least. You'd have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She's hitting on him! And so my first trial came to close. I never played TXT games and thus. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Wait, what? I read this out loud while reading the chat, and now I don't really know what happened. A brand new episode has been added. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. Let's save it. Dude, why do you care? I'm so easily scared. If you watch my amnesia on my second channel that I stopped, I'm like pooping my pants, literally. Not literally, but I'm like really... Wait, I don't want to save again. Back. Bring beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you've been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. I guess her text is green because we're gonna defend her now. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always, there's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. Just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? A clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! Not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, why is she giving the present away? I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pretrial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded, September 5. Okay, why are we recording conversations? Isn't that illegal? September 5th. Faye & Co. Law Office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Haha, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Haha, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Huh? What the fuck? Don't understand. I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should go all out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. What? I smell blood and it can't be good. What the fuck is this? Huh? Move. Chief! 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 Why is everyone dying in this game? Damn! We just got to know her and she was nice. The Thinker. They're a bit too light with the death. Phoenix should have been more upset about this. Piece of paper, it must have fallen from Mia's hand. Could it be? What is written in blood on the scrape of paper? Maya, oh. Poor. I'm sad that she died. It was nice. A pink-haired guy who killed her. Nah, he wanted the evidence for some reason. Okay, that seemed to have been relevant. Guess? Okay. Simple functional design, fits pretty good to sit in. Guess, okay, we're getting the clue of everything, I guess. Depends what I look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. I guess we're done. How do I go back though? Oh! A few of the screws on the receivers are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. What was that? That's his sister! Pink hair as well. Okay, no more evidence. Creeper, I guess. How? What is this button? Move. Oh, she's fleeing. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya, Faye. Maya, Faye? Maya? So Maya was writing this girl's name. Mia was. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister, and her youngest sister, and you were here visiting this late at night. Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was the clock. It was the thinker. Okay. I guess she was on to another case. No. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Why would she write my name? No, I've done it. That is pretty weird. Maybe it was just that Maya knows about evidence that should be in the clock and that's no longer in there. The phone call was recorded. The phone call was recorded so that they can say in court that she was at the scene because they actually had a meeting. And the evidence is missing now, and Maya was still there and the evidence wasn't found on Maya. So someone else must have been there and snuck out the evidence, who is most likely the killer and not Maya. Am I right or am I not right? I think I figured it all out already and it hadn't even started. Recorded call, Maya should be there to get evidence. She never left it after though. Someone else took it. That's it. Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, I see. Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Maya, wait, she wouldn't have now. What? Excuse me? Eek! Would Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? You're coming down to the precinct, man. And we know who the murderer is. We just have to prove Maya's innocence. And we can do it with the recorded phone call and the missing of the evidence in the thinker. That's it. That's the crucial parts, I think, so far. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September detention center. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. Better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? What? Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. But what's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who could believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Ouch! Damn you. Sorry, but I can't take lawyers with cleavage seriously. True. That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay, it's true I guess, but at the same time I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me... Well, she was just killed, Nasty, you missed it. Like my boss with the cleavage was murdered. I know. Nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium. Nothing strange. Pretty sure that qualifies as strange, yeah. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? He wanted to take apart the phone, so maybe the evidence of the recorded call is missing. Maybe he wrote it down. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it! Yeah, perfect. She recorded it, so the murderer couldn't destroy it. You have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Okay, sorry. Alright, of course. Next time I see Detective Guy, I'm sure I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Huh? What? Why is there more? I already talked about this. An acolyte or medium in training, that's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought it would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. So, do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I want to do it. But, whatever. Maybe we can work with him together. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. It's probably the red-coated guy. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see, don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you, the trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until... wow. Better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Why is this not checked? Doing well, I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence. Yeah, I already talked about all of this. Oh no, the lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Yeah, Edgeworth, I knew it. That's the guy, creeper, who you like. Okay, back. Present. Nah. There's no need to present any of those. Although, maybe... Remember that receipt? You mean the one with the name on it? Yeah, I want to see if it's her handwriting. She must recognize her handwriting. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but the detective thinks I did it. Okay, whatever. This got more just the visitor's room. No clues here. Okay, back. Move. Crossberg. I hope I don't have... According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. He couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Mentioned, run an office like this. I guess I just have to come back later. Okay, I guess I go to Fay and Co. law office first. Busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. There's a crime scene, Paul. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright? Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Was proven innocent. Right, and you were? Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe for you. Did I say that? Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over to here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now don't you look at me like that, Paul. It's no use, she might have been your boss, but it doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. A single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous. Death was instantaneous, she couldn't have written down Maya's name if the death was instantly. Boom! First piece of evidence that is against Maya is already disproven. It was the murderer who did that, and not Maya. And why would she write her own name on the piece of paper? About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, Paul, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution! No! Isn't that the guy we wanted to hire? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. There's no proof that Mia wrote it. Also, that was instantaneous. Thanks for this. Don't mention it. I wanna get him on my side before the case starts, so he starts digging. Back. Okay, let's move. Ah, okay. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, Dad, I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. He's onto me. Tell him straight. He seems like a straightforward guy. Oh, damn it. Something the matter. Oh, no. It's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry. Already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. Quite a detective. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. I thought straightforward would help. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Okay. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, Paul? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out tomorrow. Out now. Oh wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyers. I had completely forgotten. Yeah, this bitch is definitely in cahoots with the murderer. Because their hair is both pink. Brother and sister. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this. But I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then. You should know better than to try get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. I hate that. Well, hello there, handsome.
Meow.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to the lawyer, Paul. Memo to herself. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Also exciting, can hardly contain myself. Let's put this a little bit more on again, come on. Probably looks like shit now though. That's exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. A pity lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! No touching! No touching! Arrested Development. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time, the incident. Oh, observed incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh my god, I hate her. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see, well, Tremont, want to know? You just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Hehe. Damn it. In my life, I've plus this much. Well, she's guilty all over her fucking cat face. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Is something staying here with you? Someone's staying here with you. Oh! The murderer. Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. No, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look... Damn it. For clues in the garbage, Doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Doesn't make sense. Two glasses. Nothing interesting here. Yeah, she can go fuck herself. What's here now? Come on. Mr. Grosbeck is out. Well, maybe... Wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh my god. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Hmm? That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? Came to see the one and only Marvin Crossberg, did you not? There I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey, go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha, I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. Did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. Yeah, because he's afraid of Edgeworth. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. Don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. Ah, it's like the crime people. What? No. How did you know Mia Faye? Worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission, you could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. Wasn't interested. It's not for sale! I'm not buying. Jeez. You'll love him. I won't. You will. Yes, you will. Man, I don't like Crossberg. I don't like Crossberg either. It's okay, I don't like him. He just looks pretty emotionless. Boring guy. Huh? He's not scared of Edge, he's scared of someone else. Yeah, probably. Probably of the crime people. A solid mahogany desk. This guy has money! Mahogany. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yeah, okay, they're making like pretty clear that this guy is rich. Okay. Hey, what up, Sweens? Oh, I don't have the bot on the stream. Okay, I'm gonna leave this guy now. He's not doing shit anyway. Let's go to her and tell her that this guy is letting her down and that I'm gonna be her lawyer and I already know the fucking case. I already know what's gonna happen. Don't activate it! What? Laszlo, Wood. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What? What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Or... I see. I've been abandoned then. I ain't gonna be your lawyer, bitch! What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. Ruined? Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself. Hey, Robert. Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. Police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped, the police captured. Capture was innocent. Police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. Wright, excuse me? What? That was his name, my sister told me. Wright? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 PM, time's up. What should I do? Just leave her and go home? Defend! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me or not. Why? Why? Well... You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Lindsay, it would be easy to assume. No, it's not. We have stuff. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. They witnessed strange behavior. Yeah, she's in cahoots with the murderer. Is it all an act? The way that lawyer refused to help Maya. They've been paid off or like scared. But more than all of that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Oh. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? I don't care, I want to go to the trial. Out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. I truly wonder what happens when you don't become a lawyer. Yeah, true. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. You. She smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all the fences. There has to be something in there. Let's present her the cell phone. Got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Now we need to hear it. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, that wasn't great. I was hoping like... Okay, let's... Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you're no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Wait, he just leaves me in this room? Seems like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself. Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. May I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White... Mr. White... The man who was falsely accused Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White, that was his name. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Oh no, he was the guy who ruined them. Coincidence? I think not. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. That music. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, I get to this woman's bottom. Oh, Balbo's still there. Time to scram. I look forward to going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Alright, now time for the trial. That's what I'm looking forward to. I not too much of a fan of the stuff around. I want to go to the trials. September. The trials are super fun. Yeah, I feel like that as well. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession. To the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. I thought it was instantaneously. Loss of blood isn't instantaneous, right? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Because there's no watch inside. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. She only called the police when the girl was already when Mia was already cold. She turned cold and then the scream appeared. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction. No! What? Of course. What's this? If any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. That's true. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. I love that scene. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she's pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do we have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Her death was instantaneous! How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor, why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, I know. I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's blood. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? I hear they take let's spit blood. Hemoglobins. Oh, a hemoglobin. I refuse to testify on this matter, Paul. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Okay. Oh. That was a mess. Right. Where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote... Yeah, but that's the... Before she died. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness' opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victims wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us her name of her killer. I wanna put the evidence that the death was instantaneously. Order. That didn't go so swell. That's right. What now? Yeah, there's... Present. Instantaneous death. Detective Gumshoe, there is one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. But what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it, who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. That's what I said from the beginning I found this piece of evidence. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But... no but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder, right? Fuck. Damn it, it was the day of the murder, right? Someone help me! So wait, we got there, then we went with her in the precinct, then we got back. It was the same day. There was never a sleep scene or anything like that. Next day! What? I'm pretty sure... no, fuck. The day after. The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes. Damn it! I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? What is a sham? I don't want to say any of that. Insult the detective. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? I thought Detective Gumshoe... I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. Well, what's the right choice? You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But, sign. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call it its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Now she's the one with all the leaks, man, I think. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Part of her is innocent. I hate her. Witness your name, please. Oh my god, did her boobs just jiggle? God! She's obnoxious. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Refrain from ranting.
Oh yes, Your Honor.
God, I hate her. This is not good. It's already captured the heart of every man in this court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. The end, that's all I saw, every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see, it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Fairface's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out of the contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Oh, whoopsie. I have to press somewhere. Right, I looked out the window, you know. You know it was my client. Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? How did she hit the head when she's so small? She has a point. Mia wasn't small. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm not expert on fashion, but her hair looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of those things. This testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. And Mia is tall and she's small, right? Okay, just a little bit, damn it. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What? What are you trying to say? You mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Oh my god. Fuck, I hate her. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon, I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of that... She said clock! The clock was removed. Does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee? It was no clock. She doesn't know it's a clock. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please, begin the cross-examination. Did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman watched first attack. Then the girl in heavy clothes ran after her. Did you hit her with that weapon? I saw it. I did. That clock. Press. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Miss Law. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Clock. Percent. The thinker. The clock was removed, wasn't it? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Law? Oh my god. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. She can't know it's a clock, and the clock was removed for the evidence. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that is important. No, it's not. Defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question. What? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question witness. Ha! Ew, that was a close one. Okay. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been in the law office of Faye & Co.? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Are you satisfied? No, the clock was removed. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Ha, it's paid attention. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Ha ha ha. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Sick. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? Yeah, of course. It was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true, that is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Haha, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone call! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone, Mr. Judge. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Oh, he's losing his shit, man. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. This game is also ideal as good night story to let your children fall asleep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could? Ah, I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at our hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? At this point, she's completely lost every credibility. I found it almost stupid that she's asked again. Because she fucking made up hearing a... She knew it being a clock, made up hearing the clock when it wasn't possible. I don't know. Shouldn't... Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? It was handmade! It was handmade, bitch. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yes! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. Now it is this. It's simple, this clock was never in any store, ever. But what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible, everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Smack! Oh, excuses. Not on sale today. Oh my god! What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee, wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear, does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... You had held it? Doesn't make sense. You had heard about it. Oh, she was tapping it! She was tapping it! With her... she was tapping the conversation. She was hearing in. So she knew the... Yeah, okay, that's it, right. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She had heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can't show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it. Then, show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The tapping device! Ha! Present, bitch! Have a look at this. Oh, I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yes, in the phone call! Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can, it's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock was on the conversation. Present defense cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want to hold on to for you. For me again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What? Wow, you lawyer. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh my god, really? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Deals the final blow. No, she didn't do it. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't Tiffany tapping her irrelevant? She's saying exactly what everyone wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May. Do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with his murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Oh. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Yeah, we don't think you're the murderer. You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have a regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Yeah, we knew that! That was okay. So, where does that leave us? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defense. No! She knew about the tapping. She knew about this evidence that was stolen out of the Glock. That's our next point. We will present that the evidence that was supposed to be in the statue was stolen, that she listened to. So she's in cahoots with the one who stole the evidence and therefore is involved with the real murderer. There's no way I can win this unless a tie is made to the murder somehow. Well, yeah, that's how we tie her to the murder. Well, come on, think of something. Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand. There's no way you can prove any contradictions. Uh-oh, think. I can! No, we're not! What?! Why can't we talk about the missing documents? Wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Okay. I don't really see how the bellboy is like doing something. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then, by default, your client, Miss May will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got my back to a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Alright. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He's coming in with the treats. Really? Couldn't you, like, paint a new picture of him? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Okay, at least they address it. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 and the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Wait. She couldn't see the murder if he was there. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, May will be finished. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gateway Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9. On the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 PM. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 PM. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? The iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. Herself, sir, she had to go outside. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir, it's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. But why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? No. What? No! What? Protest! Wait. Please wait. Yes! Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has... Now, Mr. Ashworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is it really. This is really it now. It's my last chance. What... The game does give you, like... The game really is about telling you, like, you're really in danger all the time. Like, I feel like if I click the wrong one now... Now, why would the, like, the bad making... Why the bad making... I really don't know what to do right now. I wanted to question the 9 p.m. that she wasn't able to see. Like, let me see the court record. That from Blau. No, we don't have a time here. Bet making doesn't sense. We just talked about the No Mercy says press check-in. I totally didn't see any discussion about check-in. Maybe I skipped that. But should I trust No Mercy here? Option 4. Alright, I'll just trust you. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, maybe she checked in with someone else. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a real disappointment, really, that she was with someone else. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was the disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have the chance with her lover. There. What did he say? What did you say? Oh, rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object, that was objectionable. Objection overruled, witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh! You fool! I thought Edgeworth hates crime. Now he just seems like a guy who wants to win and not solve the case. I've done it, I've won. Miss April may check into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who? Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. That bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. We were, weren't we? We were pretty amazing. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Ask for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, definitely. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Save my progress. Alright guys, honestly, I really like the action in the courtroom. That's like a shit ton of fun. I'm not a big fan of the investigation. I think, you know what, I would prefer if the investigation was like a movie for me to watch. A movie where I have to pay attention. I don't really like the clicking and stuff. That seems like a little bit tedious, but when I'm in the courtroom, I'm having like a lot of fun. Now, I thank you very much for watching. I will probably, honestly, I can see myself doing a stream now and then of this game on my second channel. Like, you know, I will have, like, the past weeks I was much more busy than I'm going to be the next weeks. So you can see me probably stream a little bit more casual now and then. So if you want to keep watching me playing games like this, or especially this game, I mean, I just bought those games for 20 euros, so I want to play it. It would have been a waste of 20 euros if I don't. Okay, I play on your birthday, Eerie Boy. If you keep being like nice and supportive and active, like if you're like yeah, like Creeper, I will do that. Same goes for people like Nasty for sure as well. Though Nasty's birthday was like a few months ago, I think. Alright, let me select this again. And I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed, as I said, I really enjoy the courtroom. Not big of a fan of the investigation, but you'll see more of this in the second channel. Thank you very much, guys. I see you later in South Park Phone Destroyer. I will probably do some recording now and maybe look for an Enter Shikara live stream because I just got really into that band again. Alright, goodbye.